let's put NLC India in the spotlight for a host of reasons, by the way. I mean, the company's inching closer to the capacity addition vision by 2030 with the second unit of the Ghatampur plant that is now operational. A couple of order wins are another feather in their cap as well. But before we chat with the management about the revenue potential and some of these targets, Varsha joins in with more details. Varsha.
Well, thank you so much for that. A lot of news flowing around NLC India in the last 15 days, I would say, starting with their second unit of Ghatampur, which is live and started full commercial power supply, and then now 2 units are running with total power, if you see, at 1,320 megawatt. Also, they've signed a JV agreement with PTC India also, and that this JV follows the MOU signed between 2 companies in September 2025. JV will develop a renewable project including solar, wind, your BESS, that is battery energy storage system, new green technologies and green ammonia as well. Lastly, they've also received LOA from NCRTC. Project involves setting up 110 megawatt of grid connected solar PV in Uttar Pradesh. With the project will be developed under captive mode. So overall, they're also doing a lot of capex, considering the 2030 vision, wherein they're doing capacity expansion when it comes to power capacity by 2030 with respect to thermal and renewables, and of course mining capacity has also been increased by 2030.
Okay, well, thanks Varsha for setting this up. Let's get in Mr. Prasanna Kumar Motupalli, who is the CMD of NLC India, on the show. Mr. Kumar, great having you. Thank you so much for taking the time out and being with us, sir. Well, let's start off with this unit being live in Ghatampur. And I believe people say that this will help meet electricity needs of Uttar Pradesh and Assam. What does it do for NLC India though?
Good morning. As you rightly said, this Ghatampur thermal power station is a plant of strategic importance in the prime location. And on December 9th, we declared commercial operation of the unit number 2 of Ghatampur. And immediately after that, it started producing at its full capacity of 660 megawatt. As on date, both the units are operating at their full capacity of 1320 megawatt. And unit number 1, since its commercial operation, is performing extremely well, generating more than 4 billion units. And the unit number 3, which is in the active commissioning stage, we are expecting that in the current financial year, we'll be able to complete the commercial operation of that unit number 3 also. So the entire station will be operational in the current financial year.
Mr. Kumar, the renewable energy capacities, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe at the end of H1 FY26 was what, 1.6 giga, and the ambition by FY30 is what, 10 giga? So that's a very stiff capacity addition within the timelines that you have. Can you give us the confidence for doing this, or is this an aspirational target? And what are the milestones in FY26, FY27, FY28 for the same?
Sir, as you know, NLC India is the early starter in renewables, and we completed more than we are the first company in the country to add 1 gigawatt renewable capacity. And as on date, as you rightly said, we are having around 1.6 gigawatt, and we are having aspiration of going to 10 gigawatt. While the entire country and globe is targeting for doubling or tripling the renewable capacity, we are targeting to increase it by 7 times. So, we are already on the track for this 10 gigawatt, because almost 5 gigawatt works are already going on. And many other activities, many other projects are in a pipeline. We formed joint ventures with Assam government, Rajasthan government, Maharashtra government for setting up of renewable power projects. We are hopeful that by 2030, we'll be adding more than 10 gigawatt capacity. And in the current financial year, we are about to add around 600 megawatt of renewable capacity. And next financial year, we will be adding more than 2 gigawatt. And subsequent every year, we will be adding 1.5 to 2 gigawatt. So the 10 gigawatt capacity, already actions are in place, and project type is already there, and work is in progress. So we are 100% sure that we will be adding more than 10 gigawatt.
Good morning, sir. Soumit Sarkar also joining into the conversation. Just wanted to understand from the unit 2 that is getting commissioned, what is the kind of incremental revenue one would see, and will margins be higher compared to the older plants?
No, the margins will be as there in the unit number one. Once the entire station is operational, it adds a revenue of around 8,500 crores to our revenue. And each unit addition per year that contributes around 2,800 crores revenue to our revenue.
When the unit 3 also comes in, what could be the total revenue potential from this?
That's what I'm telling. Then once unit number 3 also is operational, then the total revenue potential is around 8,500 crores.
Unit 2 and Unit 3 combined. At this moment from Unit 2, it's could be around 4,000 then?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Kumar, what kind of revenue targets do you then therefore set up for the company over a 3-year, 5-year period? Because I believe, as is the country and so are the companies, while going big on renewable energy, are not just focusing on renewable energy capacity addition, right? There is a lot beyond that happening. Some companies on the thermal side, some companies on other side as well. Yes, yesterday or day before, the nuclear mission that has been unveiled also speaks of fairly ambitious targets for the country. So what are the revenue targets that NLC India is setting up for, let's say in FY28 or FY29, what have you?
So since beginning, NLC is always following the balanced approach in the conventional thermal capacity, mining capacity and renewable capacity. So we are equally giving importance to all 3 verticals, and we are expecting that every year there will be around 15% growth in its return. And by 2030, we are targeting that whatever revenue we are having now, that will be tripled by 2030.
Like shifting focus to your mining business, I believe your plan is to add nearly 104 million tons by FY. That's your plan to expand your mining capacity by FY30, 104 million metric tons. Is that on track? And say for by FY27 end, where we could see the number from the current, I believe, 50 million ton to?
As on date, we are having 50 million metric ton capacity,
Right.
both lignite as well as coal production. And we are targeting to double it to 104 million metric ton by 2030. And already we won coal blocks in the commercial auction. Our Pachawara South coal block is about to be operational. We will be operating that in the month of January. That is of around 9 to 10 million metric tons. And then North Dadu, we already won. And Machakata, which is supposed to be one of the largest mines in the country, having a peak rate capacity of 30 million metric tons. That also we won, and all activities are in fast progress for production at the earliest. So already we are having mines with us to reach the capacity of more than 100 million metric ton. And we are focusing on early production from all these mines.
Okay, sir, I'm just, one final question, and that's on the overall numbers, right? Your corporate plan is a vision statement in itself. I'm just trying to understand if I'm getting the numbers straight. In H1, FY26, you did a revenues of 8,000 crores, profit after tax of 1,564 crores, to be precise. Are you on track for nearly 3,500 crores of profit in FY26 and 4,100 crores of profit in FY27?
Yes, in all 3 verticals, we always ensure around 14 to 15% return.
Sir,
And the way we are performing, we are targeting whatever figures you are telling. We are hopeful that we will be crossing the whatever the profit will cost last financial year.
no, sir, so which means, sorry, in H1, if you've done 1,564 crores, if you want to reach 3,500 crores, you have to more than double your profits in the second half of FY26. You think that's possible?
Yes, actually, the second half of the financial year for the coal sector as well as power sector is more optimistic. So more coal production, more lignite production, and power generation also happen in the second half. So we are hopeful that we'll be touching that figure.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Mr. Kumar, all the best for all of these ambitious targets. We look forward to talk to you. Post your Q3 numbers to get a status check on how you've done in the first 9 months and get a sense of what you'll do in FY26. But thank you so much for today.
Thank you. Thank you.